Hi, dalyxman. This is your boy, the problem child. Now, this is not to start any beef or anything. This is just a intelligent conversation about your video on the Kelly wrestling commentary. Where do I get started at? Okay, this is just in my opinion, just like your opinion. I respect everything you said in that video. I expect everything that Doom guy or whatever his name is, what his love for Kelly is. I respect both of your opinions, so I hope you respect mine. And as I see from your videos and and the stuff that you write when you do comment on other people's videos, you do come with a lot of respect. So I have a feeling that I will get the same respect from you that you will give me, or vice versa, or excuse me. But anyway, let's get started. The Kelly commentary, if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it. It is an entertaining video, and it is a good intake on Kelly. But let me say this, because I did a video on Kelly, and this will be my very last video on Kelly. Anyway, you're going to tell me, as a wrestling fan, that a lot of people are upset with Kelly because she beats the internet darling, and the internet darling is Beth Phoenix? No. I'm gonna call bullshit on that. I really am. That's utter and complete BS. Okay? The reason why people are hating Kelly, disliking Kelly, is because what she represents to the Divas division. Okay, you go from the stances of the Fabulous Moolah. Now, this is before my time and your time. Then you go from there to Sensational Sherry. Then you go to Medusa. Then you go all the way down. Then you go to the likes of Sunny. Okay? Then you go from Sunny, who never claimed to be a wrestler, just was a manager, and, even Sunny herself would admit that she was a terrible wrestler. Okay? Then you go to the Attitude Era. You go to Sable. Sable couldn't talk on the mic to save shit, but for some reason Vince Russo and Vince McMahon loved her assets. Okay? So we go from there. Then we go from Trish Stratus, Molly Holly, Lita, Ivory, Jacqueline. Do you get the picture here? Okay? We went through a bad time with Sable. So basically, because Vince McMahon likes blonde hair girls with a nice rack, we gotta suffer through another Sable epidemic. We went through the diva search, for Christ's sake. And yes, something good came out of it, like Layla. You have to suffer through Christy Hemme and her BS. And then she wasn't satisfied with WWE. Now I'm going to go somewhere where I can just be a nobody again because I'm a pretty redhead who purrs for Playboy. So we go through that again. And then now we suffer through this. It's what Kelly represents. Kelly set female wrestling back 50 years. Maybe 80 years back. 80 years back, she set that. It's ridiculous. And to come up here and defend her and say she works her ass off. You know what? People give John Morrison slack and Melina slack because of who Melina slept with. But it's not okay to give Kelly slack for who she slept with in the back. It's kind of a double standard there, if you get what I'm saying, people. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just sitting up here just stating the facts here. Kelly has gotten better from her ECW days. The only thing different about the ECW days is that she's not taking off her clothes and Mike Knox is not dragging her from the ring. That's the only difference. You got the same bubblegum pop that, hey guys, this is so exciting. Oh my God. You know what I mean? I mean, could you imagine her being a tough in the Attitude Era? No! Those girls in the back locker room would have stomped the mud hole in her ass. Sorry to steal your line, JR. The thing is that her and Maria represented the end of Divas Wrestling. The end of it. And they prove it every day. Eve is a much better wrestler. As many people give slack for Eve, Eve is way better than Kelly Kelly. Alicia Fox is way better than Kelly Kelly. Mae Young, at the age she is today, is a better wrestler. Can go better than Kelly Kelly. Natalya and Beth Phoenix can go way better than Kelly Kelly. Kelly Kelly is the female version of John Cena. dalyxman, you hate John Cena. You made a video that said, I seen enough. Well, guess what? I fucking seen enough of Kelly Kelly. I mean, come on, man. You know what I mean? She couldn't sell a nuclear missile hitting a fucking neighborhood. She couldn't sell toilet paper to a person with diarrhea. Let's see, what else she couldn't sell? She couldn't sell water to a thirsty person dying of thirst in the middle of the desert. She couldn't sell ice cream to Bluebell ice cream. She could. So why is it that we are sit up here seem like we're marks and stuff like this, or smart marks, for not hating her, because I can't hate a person. But yeah, you can hate a person, but I don't hate Kelly Kelly. I'm disgusted by what she represents. She is somebody that should be in your videos about the corporate WWE. She represents the corporate machine. Kelly, number one, Gail Kim. You did a video that said Gail Kim was upset with WWE because WWE told them don't fight better than the men, right? The fact. Okay, so right there when I heard that in her shoot interview, I was pissed off at WWE. And I realized that it's not all the females' fault. Fact. But hold up. They still didn't say you can't grapple. They didn't say that don't grapple each other. They didn't say don't put a move on each other. They just said don't punch and kick. Okay, fair enough. You take away the punching and kicking, so you got rid of kickboxing out of wrestling. Whoopie fucking do. She can't, you know what I mean? What she does, all she does is that's what she does in the ring. Period. That's it. Her matches are that. That's it. She is the female version of John Cena. That's what I'm trying to get to these people out here. That's all she is. She is female version of John Cena. She is John Cena. John Cena has blonde hair. So does Kelly Kelly. John Cena can't sell an injury. So is Kelly Kelly. John Cena does 5 moves of doom. Kelly Kelly does 1 move of doom, and it's called the roll-up of doom. Because apparently nobody can break out of a roll-up when they verse Kelly Kelly anymore, can they? The fact of the matter is that I'm sick and I'm tired of coming on YouTube bashing WWE, bashing TNA. I mean, how many ways can you beat a dead horse? You know what I mean? How many ways can you beat this dead horse? Down and down and down. You know what I mean? When there's other people that deserve that spot that Kelly Kelly's in. Okay, yes, I understand every black person in WWE for some reason know how to do a goddamn scissors kick. I don't understand it. Alicia Fox, Booker T, R-Truth, the list goes on. But to say that Alicia Fox had the title, and you know what they do? They had Melina come out there as Big Berg and take it away from her when Alicia Fox is a way better wrestler, and I think Alicia Fox probably has way more charisma than Kelly Kelly does in the mic. You know what I mean? Kelly Kelly does appeal to 5- and 6-year-old girls, but guess what? Those 5- and 6-year-old girls and 5- and 6-year-old kids and 8 and 10-year-old kids wind up getting a little bass in their voice, wind up growing hair under their arms, wind up actually looking at that girl and say, wow, she looks kind of good. And then it gets to a point where they grow up again and go, wow, she has no fucking personality. Kelly is a type of girl, which I said in my last video, that you take home your banger, and you know what else? You'll wake up the next morning going, who the hell are you again? Oh yeah, I had a nice time. Oh yeah, guys, I slept with this one girl. Yeah, it was okay. You wouldn't remember it. She does not do anything memorable. The only thing she does memorable is that when Randy Orton called out and said how many people she slept with in the back. And then it started clicking to everybody. No wonder why she's in such a good position. And it's sad that women are portrayed that way. But when you're portrayed that way by the guys in the back, and all of a sudden you get this tremendous push from the corporate WWE, it kind of makes you sit up here and think and wonder, what the hell is going on? So Alicia Fox has to sleep with somebody to get to the top. Naomi has to go ahead and suck Dusty Rhodes off to finally get a chance on Raw. Tamina, you got Tamina. You're gonna sit up here and tell me that she works harder than Tamina? Tamina worked her way from the scum of winning a scholarship to train at a wrestling school to get to the WWE, and you're going to tell me that she worked harder? She works harder than Tamina? You're going to tell me that she works harder than Beth Phoenix and Natalya? Natalya already got a strike against her for being a second-generation star, for being maybe a third, fourth-generation star on her mom's side of the family, by being a heart. And you're going to tell me that she got pushed in the door easily? If that was the case, her cousin Teddy Hart would be in the damn business already and be free falling from the damn company with all these showers and praises. But nobody's praising him because they haven't brought him in WWE, nor have they tried to. So you can't sit up here and tell us that we're being internet smarks or internet darlings called Beth Phoenix, when Beth Phoenix, you grind and worked her ass off in the indies to get to the WWE and worked very hard to accomplish that situation. And the thing is that what do? They push somebody like Kelly. Damn right people are going to get upset about that. There's women in the wrestling business now. You can go to TNA, and I guarantee you those TNA women will not it's not a jealousy, it's an anger and a hate that why we be portrayed as this fucking bimbo bubblegum pop bullshit. That's what it comes down to. It comes down to that frustration and that anger. And I'm so sick and tired of coming on YouTube criticizing and bullshitting and downsizing the divas and downsizing WWE and degrading TNA over and over again. It's wrestling in the whole needs to wake the hell up and realize that what you're doing is not fucking working no more. Just because you're selling fucking merchandise doesn't mean that it's good wrestling merchandise. Vince McMahon, just because you didn't want to step down and be a fucking man and give your son his birthright to run the fucking company in a way that it should be run for a new generation, like what your dad did. Yes, your dad did not agree with your fucking tactics, but god damn it, he gave his boy a chance. And you didn't give your son a chance. You are a dumb fucking scum. And you know what? The fact of the matter is, I'll do that video another time because there's a lot of things I have to say about that. But the fact of the matter is, man, it's the corporate media or the corporate WWE giving us bubblegum bullshit just like they're doing music. They're doing it in our wrestling. But yet we sit up here and praise one thing, but we curse another corporate thing. I find that funny. I find